I'm going to explain to you really quickly boxers running training intensity. How fast should you be running? Hi, I'm Andy Wake, Director of Coaching here at Boxercise. If you find this useful, please do hit the like and subscribe button. Help me if I help you. Okay, so I've drawn this as a triangle because the intensity goes up as we reach the peak there. At the top, we've got 100%, 90, 85, 70 to 80, 70, 60, and 40 to 50 down here. Here we have the type of running that you're going to be doing at these intensities. And over here, what this is going to feel like for you as a boxer or as a runner. This will also work for those people who are doing running training purely for running. So at the top, we've got 100%, which is pure speed, running as fast as you're able to and hold that intensity. We also then have 90% or thereabouts. There's always a bit of variation with this, and that is your anaerobic zone here. Now, what does this feel like? This feels like a race pace for an 800-meter runner. And this is the zone in which an amateur boxer should be doing their running training in because of the needs of the sport. A really good way of doing this kind of training is to be doing 3 minutes on with 1 minute off at your anaerobic threshold, which is going to be around about 90% of your maximum heart rate. Your maximum heart rate is calculated by taking 220 minus your age. So if you're 20 years old, your maximum heart rate is going to be 200. 90% of that is going to be 180. If you're unsure, just use a calculator. It's really easy. This is your aerobic threshold here. Now, this is at 85% of your maximum heart rate. And then we've got sub-threshold down here at around about 75 to 80% of your maximum heart rate. So again, if you're 20 years old, that's going to be 150 to 160 beats per minute approximately. This is called sub-threshold runner, and what this feels like is 5,000 meter race pace. Now, this is what a professional boxer should be doing because there are more rounds, and obviously, therefore, we have to operate at a lower intensity. But this feels like an 800-meter run up here for the amateur boxer, and this feels like a 5,000-meter race pace run for a professional boxer. Below that, we have medium-level aerobic runs. Now, this is what you'd call your long, steady run. There are many people who are doing this, and this would be at around about 140 beats a minute for a 20-year-old, give or take. Now, there are too many people who are doing long, steady runs at lower intensities than this. This is really not what this is about. When we're doing here low-level aerobic runs at 60% of your maximum heart rate, this is essentially what I'd call a recovery run. So it's kind of like not a day off, but it's a recovery run. It's on your easy days training. So this is not, and this is where a lot of people are doing their long, steady runs, and they're doing it at too low an intensity. In fact, I would argue that the vast majority of people are training one level below where they need to. So really, it's a case of taking your heart rate and making sure that you're training at the correct training zone. And down here is just a jog, something you might do on your day off. Hopefully that explains everything in just a couple of minutes. There is a link below to boxers and combat sports sprint training. And also there is a link below to boxers running training, which this forms part of that course. It's a free course. Click below and get it. It's yours for free. If that helps you, help me, click like and subscribe and share it to anybody else who needs this, because most boxers are training just a little bit below the threshold that they actually need to be training at. Good luck with your boxing.